Okay. Corrections. So there are some things I didn't do when I did the demo that I said I would do, and as a result there were some errors. This is correcting not for the sake of proving my worth as an artist, but actually to show you the power of this method for finding something and actually being a gentle way of working. This is still savable. Things to notice that have gone terribly squiff. Oops, tell you what, I'll show you on this one. If I said I was going to do negative spaces around the face, and had I done that, I would have noticed the sizes of these relative triangles. Because I didn't, I've ended up with this triangle very much bigger than this triangle. Hello, Chase. I've also ended up with the mouth too small and in the wrong place. And my favourite one, these eyes are at wrong levels. Specifically, this eye is too low. Thing to note when you are doing a portrait, and this is not relative to the picture plane, but relative to the axis of the face. Corners of the eyes, those corners, relative to one another. Hello, Chase. And those corners, relative to one another, will be on the same horizontal line relative to the axis of the face. So the vertical axis of the face might be a different orientation to the picture plane, but relative to itself, that's your vertical, that's your horizontal. So irrespective of what orientation of your face you have, these corners of your eyes will be on that line, and these corners of your eyes will be on the same line at right angles to the axis of your face. So, value of the method is it is forgiving. So, need a bit of that. So I'm just going to lift this guy off, and you see we're still not overcommitted. And I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to examine. Actually, tell you what I'll do on this one. I'm actually going to stick in, make sure she's parallel to the top of the page. I'm going to stick in that negative space. I'm going to stick in that negative space and start analysing. Oopsies. Helps if I can do right angles. Totally educational. Right. So these triangles are much more manual zoom. These triangles are much more similar in size. This triangle is shorter height-wise than this one, but they are quite comparable in size and shape. So if I imagine that, then I can start taking this off there. Excuse me. And start carving in there a bit more and move the mouth a bit further. Another thing to note, on this picture, on the picture plane, the white of this nostril and the white of this nostril, slightly different level, but not that different. Stumpies don't come in a jar. Stumpies come from me. So just lift that up slightly. I'll just smush that a bit more, so you've got a bit larger face. I'm going to start lifting this up, so So whenever you're going through a picture, regularly compare things horizontally and vertically to cross-reference. But again, what you will see will depend also how rested you are. So starting to get the face in the right place. A bit more corner off that one. So is this triangle looking more like that triangle? And how about this one? Get a bit more dark in there. So the cheek starts to curve from here, but by then it's already quite far down. Need a blue razor. But then smush it back, smush it, smush it. Smush it. Bit more light. Bit more light. Get the corner on there. In here. Dee. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie daisy buttercup. Whoa. Those eyebrows need to be a bit more in line. Certainly the peak of them do. These corners, much more kind of comparable. And smushy, smushy, smushy. Smushy, smushy. Get a bit more grey in there. If that means that, so this means the nose is probably not quite in the right place as well. So uncommit that. Just uncommit the actual nostrils. And really commit that edging. I say really commit, it's done it with a razor. Therefore, it's actually not committed. So, top of this eye, in line with that eye. Oops. Up a bit. Too light now, obviously. Push it back in. Pull that out. Get a bit more light in here. So one of the key things to note when you are doing a portrait is not merely to pay attention to where well, not even where, not just pay attention to eyes, noses and mouths, but pay attention to the size and shapes of these negative spaces. And one of the key ones as well is to regularly compare the size of light patches to the size of dark patches. We tend to pay more attention to light patches and we tend to make dark patches too small. So that's worth knowing as well. Oh, yeah. So, having said that, I was about to say having said that, I noticed when I was looking at the videos again that I made this light patch too large. Now, that's not an issue. So, got the nose, stick the nose a bit further over that way. Smushy, smushy. Yeah. Little, oh, it's a little. Oopsie daisies. Stop overreacting. Yeah, what a cheeky little cherub. Cheeky little cherub. Feels like that's not far enough over. So comparing horizontally and comparing thingy. And just check. Don't really want these lines on there, but I do need to check, and it feels like that's a bit lower, and it feels, oops, maybe that's the issue. So notice it comes in quicker. Tend to get this kid fatter than it actually, I say fatter, chubbier in the cheeks than she actually is. So oh, cute add button. So there's some nice. It's not as dark in there, but there is some darkness in there. Get some light in there. Get some light in there. Light in there. Real light on there. Light in there. Carve that in. Nice stipple on that. Get my kneadable eraser and lift up this light. Carve it in into there. Carve a little bit in there. Do some more smushy on there. Carve in that corner. And that corner. And this corner. And there's a lovely transition from that edge to that edge. Lovely shadows in it. Find a pointy stumpy. Might do concentration face. Nothing to see. Beautiful. And that's probably going to be enough information quite soon. Yeah.